Well, 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 what a start to the match. I'm going to bring Dustin up to the table. Molly, a little trouble getting the break off. Then that cue ball sat, decided better of it, and dropped. So Dustin's up first for Dustin and Robert's team. Blake will follow. And then Robert will be up. All right, if you are listening in, let me know how it's sounding. Volume, if there's any kind of background. Four ball out for the 5. All right, looks pretty good here. The 7 to the 8 with the position of the 9 is not going to be as straightforward as it otherwise would be, but still not going to be any kind of trouble. Seeing now exactly how he wants to take care of it. Looks like he's leaving an angle to run into the 9. If that is the case, he'll be coming off the 9 and I think back to the right side of the table for the 8. Just keep the 9 out of the way. And that is done. Probably up and back one rail. 9 ball corner pocket. 1-0 Dustin Robert. Rolled into a good spot right there. Bring us the first game to a close. Dustin will be breaking. All right, nice out there from Dustin. All right, Dustin's racking up. We'll get that score 1-0. Having trouble finding something he likes. All right, Dustin with his first break. All right, keep an eye on that 1 ball. Just over the side pocket. Is it going into the corner? It has. All right, looks like we'll be starting with a combo. Kind of got the opposite angle he would like to have, but it should not be a problem at all. Only problem would be is if he hits the 8 too thin and rolls the 2 up closer to the 5. He's aware of that, and I think we'll avoid it. Or plan on hitting and actually just moving the 5 ball out of the way. Thank you, Brian and Daniel. Yeah, that was trickier than it looked because that 2 ball had a real good chance of not laying in a good position for the next shot. Sometimes it's easy, even for great players, to think about everything they have to do in addition to pocketing the ball and then forget to come back and pocket the ball. So Blake playing safe. Made it tough, but probably trying to get that to the rail. This leaves a safe open for Robert or a Cut or bank. Shooter's choice right here. Going behind the 4 ball, I think. Good effort. Real good effort. Definitely going to make it tough on Molly. Start with a bank or a safe here. Nice shots. Oh no. Well, that is definitely not what she wanted to do to get this match going, is scratch on her first 2 times at the table, one of them being the first break. All right, and Dustin back up. All right, 4 to the 5 is the tricky shot here. If anything's going to trip you up on this out, it's going to be that 4 to 5. 8 ball might be interesting. Definitely made it more interesting, that is for sure. Right on top of that 8 ball. Still better than being behind it. See what Dustin does here. Slow roll for the side, or a little further roll for the 6 down here in the pocket near the 9. Yep, good shot. Take your medicine. It's going to be a tougher 6, but you just got to focus on making that 5 ball. Probably going to pop to the other side of the 8. Don't want to try to hit the... Oh, he did try to hit the window. All right, nice shot. 8 ball straight up. Stop or slight draw. Oh, more of a draw than I expected, and I think a little more of a draw than he anticipated. Nonetheless, 2-0. Dustin Robert. Let's see if Dustin finds a rack he likes this time. Let's see if I can't find that bracket that's going to show you how they got here. In this bracket, the finals is set on the Lincoln side. This is a Lincoln Omaha bracket. Finals will be here at the Musette. Representing Lincoln will be Phil Ware and Dan Schmeider. And waiting for Dustin and Robert is Jim Hopkins and Dan Armendariz. I will get that out on the bracket soon. And what a break. Made 4 balls on the break. Unfortunately, one of them was the cue ball. Not a lot of work left on this table. If that 9 ball is playing helper, the 4 to the 5 becomes much easier. Otherwise, the 4 to the 5 and the 5 to the 7 can both be the shots that you're going to need to take a good stroke on. He's in good shape if the 5 comes all the way down or plays off the 9. He's going to have to give it some speed to come down table. I assume he's going to stay above the 5. Might not have got the exact angle he was wanting here. I think he's going to be taking the cue ball into the rail. Oh, tough break there. Sometimes those shots look easier than they really are. I think Robert's checking the angle to see if he wants to go around. Personally, I'm probably going around the 8-9. But staying on that side's not a problem either. There you go. All right, wanted to come back a little further, but he's in good shape. He'll either run into the 9 or maybe just draw over to the side rail. Drawn over to the side rail, I think it's, oh, did a little of both. All right, all right, all right, indeed. All right, 3-0 now. All right, Robert now. First time we'll be seeing Robert break. In this format, the same player continues. So the order actually never changes. I've seen that used as a strategy when accepting or giving away the break if you win the flip. So whoever does not break gets to pick who's following who the entire match. But some teams might have a preference. It does cut. All right, Molly with her next trip to the table. See what she can get going this time. All right, 2 to the 3. We're going to pop out the other side. We are. Looking like the 3 in the side here. I'm not sure you've got the right angle to bring the cue ball back up between the 5 and 9 for the 5. Let's see if she plays under it. Went with the bank. Great two-way. Oh, did leave it open. Had a real good chance of getting good cover on that shot. All right, Dustin trying to come around for a safe there. A little too much heat on it. Popped back out. All right, 3 to the 5 and 5 to the 6, both not exactly laying perfect. Gonna take some work. Great shot there. Got half the job done. Well, you're right in that window. I think you can go forward or back. That 5 ball is off the rail just enough to go forward. We'll see if he decides to come back. Makes the 9 ball bigger. He did go forward. I like that. Great shot. All right, laying out pretty good here. Just stop for the 9 on the side. And Blake with the 9 ball for the first game for Blake and Molly. And now we'll give them the break. Blake will be up now with the break. I'm going to take just a moment and get that bracket viewable for you. One moment. All right, push out called. So Robert will decide to push it back or to take on the shot. And there is that bracket. Got Robert Gunia versus Blake McGuire and Jim Hopkins, or Jim Armendariz awaits. All right, Robert has passed it back to Blake. A little better look at what we're seeing here. I'm try to clip it around and use the 4 as a blocker. I don't think he'll try to bring the cue ball all the way around. Yeah, that was tough. You had it that so thin. Yeah, the famous scratch on a safety call. I was just talking about that with somebody the other day. I think it was Andy Seitz. And we were talking about how that seems to happen. Call a safe and end up scratching. Not the first time, not for the last time. Right, I suspect we're looking at a safe. There we go. That'll bring Molly up. Quite a messy table. All right, and speaking of Jim Hopkins, he's stepped in. All right, looks like well, I don't know that a one rail kick. It's got to be two rails coming off the side rail as well. Going around the two ball, I would think. Oh, good try. All right, Dustin now. I think he is calling safe as well. Try to get a little bit of things broken out and get the one ball more in the clear. Lays real good for just sticking that one ball or the cue ball on that top rail behind the solids. Not many angles to kick. I don't even know if we can kick two rails in a Z formation. We'll see what he comes up with here. Channel is inner Efren. Take it off both corner knuckles for the 1-9 carry him into the corner just past the 7. And that's what I'm going for right here. Just jam it hard as you can into the corner pocket, knuckle, knuckle. Cue ball comes straight at that one ball, 9-ball corner pocket. Yeah, that was going to be really, really tough to get a hit. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, they're talking about how bad of a spot that shot put Blake in. Real tough. Took away so many angles. All right, and Roberts got to take that 2 in the side, I think, and bring the cue ball towards the 5. Came in a little flat. Yeah, didn't want to come at it that flat. Wanted that to angle towards the 5 ball, I'm pretty sure. Still good opportunities to get a good safe out of it. All right, good shot there. Should be easy to get the hit here. Might even be able to see straight at the edge of the 3. Going to be tough to hide it though. Oh no. And another scratch in. Got to bring Dustin up with ball in hand. All right, well, let's see if I can't find something appropriate for the occasion. Sorry, Molly, but that means you're not going to scratch anymore this match. I gave you the Britney Spears. And if history holds true, you're done scratching for this entire match. Dustin not done pocketing balls on this stretch and is currently looking at how he wants to get from the 5 to the 7. Looks like he's going center table instead of risking coming under the 4. Center table serves well for shape on the 8, 7 to the 8, going 2 or 3 rails. As I say, first things first, get that 5 ball straight back down for center table. And he'll be landing the cue ball near that pocket where the 5 ball's heading right now. Oh, went inside and did come under the 9, and the 9 ball is going to stop it. He might be drawing here, unless he's got more of an angle than I see. Yeah, a little bit of an angle. Got a little flat, but he'll be all right. Wants it to hit the rail and come off. Great shot. That's a real good shot right there. Yep, well done there by the goon. All right, Dustin now up to rack. 4-1 should be the score. I'm going to verify that with the team. All right, score is right. Dustin to break. Don't think we've seen a break and run yet. We'd like a chance at changing that right now. Need something to drop. Got one. Didn't see it, but I heard it. But still not looking like he's going to get a good shot at the 1. Let's see if he's grabbing his play cue or the short stick. Looks like the short stick. Jump around, coming into town. Got the 2 ball right there next to it. So good risk reward trade off here. Good reward if he makes it. Ooh, that was a real good try. Is he going to get, well, not exactly safe, but did leave it tough. Got to take on the combo. All right, let's see if Molly and Blake can get something going here. Don't think you can see. Well, maybe the 1 does go by the 6. From that close up, looks like the 1 does go. And got good 2 rail shape for the 2. Don't want to draw. Oh, playing it safe, trying to get behind the 3. Good effort. Definitely left a tough one. Robert's been playing it good at safes so far this match. When he hasn't had something, really made sure to play safe and has played some good ones. We'll see if he continues down that path or takes advantage of that big pocket with the 6 ball sitting next to it. Good bazinga. We don't have one of those for you, but I got one of these. Of course, then I missed the button. That was fabulous. Oh, Good shot. Very good shot there. Well, I think an argument could be said that it was actually pretty cool. Not if you ask Molly, though. Expect to get a good hit. It's a matter of where everything's going to land. If you're not sure that you can get separation or cover, well, give it a chance to go somewhere. Let's see if she's more hooked than I thought. Yeah, she'll have to use some English, but she can get there. Oh, just a little more juice in that shot. All right, Dustin's going to try to land short side on the 3. Once he does, should be good to go for the 4. Looking good, 7 to the 8. It's going to take a good shot. Oop, a little more angle than he wanted. Should be okay. All right, that'll work. See if he goes 1 or 2. That's a pretty good shot. That's a real good shot right there. Right around the 9 ball. All right, it should be next game, Dustin, and a 5-1 lead. Oh, I typed it in. Did I jinx it? I did not. Got the cursor in place. Didn't mean to actually type it in. But I think we were pretty confident that one was going down. Well, I guess we are still not going to see a break and run just yet. Let's see if Blake can get something going here. I don't think the 1 ball's, no, the 1 ball does not go by. So what he'll be getting going will either be a combo or a safe. Looks like he's setting up for the combo. All right, Robert up. 2 balls in a precarious position, that is for sure. Unless it goes. Well, can't see now. Oh yeah, he twisted that one right around and tightened it up a lot more than he anticipated. That two ball just may go. Hard to tell. All right, so now we've got Molly coming up. Got to reach for the two ball. Just a little bit of inside English will get her right on that four ball. Right on top of that felt. Getting up there for the good position. Okay. Good job. Needs to miss the five. Yep, that misses the five. She's, oh, I missed the three ball. My apologies. I was looking for the three ball, completely missed it. So she's in good shape. Slow down. Too far. A little bit, might have caught it a little thinner than she intended to. Bringing it off that rail. A little more oomph than she wanted. And is he going to have a shot? Dustin does have a shot. Probably just roll up for the five. Don't see any trouble. Six to the seven. Yeah, that's not trouble. Might have to do just a little bit of travel. You're going to have to contend with the nine ball or do a little bit of traveling. Oh, he did not just roll up. He took a good old stroke into that ball. Or that good old stroke. Followed by some finesse. All right, is he going to play for the side? If not, he's going to do some traveling. Yep. Well, may just draw back now for the eight in the top right corner. Look for the eight in the side. Good shot there. Little off angle, but it'll be all right. All right, and 6-1 for Dustin and Robert. I haven't shown a few of these things. I don't know if anybody's been watching the UK Open, but Fedor finally was able to play in one of these events. It was not in the States, and ended up getting beat after a couple of matches by James Arenas. 9-2. We've got a ball down. Got not much to look at on the one. Has not had a lot to look at after the break this whole match. Let's see if he decides to just go ahead and go for this and bank that one in. Something tells me he thinks it's time to just go ahead and get offensive and bank this one in. You have to tighten it up just a little bit. No, he is staying patient and keeping the pressure on. Right up on that two ball. That's a great shot. I was very wrong. Not for the first time, not for the last. I just felt he was going to finally kind of get aggressive on a shot there. But the one to the two wasn't real great. So I suppose the risk reward, high risk, low reward with the position of the two ball. Right, is he coming at this four rails? He's a regular at the bank game. The bank game will definitely. No, he is trying to just tighten it up and go at it. Oh, yep. All right, tough angle there. Two ball just is not in a good position. Good look at the two ball there. It's like nearly every pocket. I don't know that it goes by that eight. I don't think it does. All right, gonna put it in an angle to bring it down. All right, maybe it does go. All right, got three balls moving and was rewarded with one of them finding a pocket. Looking at the 5-9 combo already. Still left it teed up, I believe. If he decides to play for the combo. Well, not really the angle he wanted for that. Oh, that was really close. All right, let's go, Molly. You got this one. There we go. Another W. And still even at this stage with a rough start, they need four. Robert and Dustin need three. Well, that is supposedly the top 10 pool halls worldwide. Anybody here been to any of them? I've been to the Philippines, but never to Star Billiards in Manila. Just about missed that. My apologies. All right, not a lot of shots being offered after the break. This rack, no exception to that. Good shot. Great result. All right, Earl approves. Looks like Dustin's going for the kick shot. All right, going to be kicking at it 2 rails, it looks like. Top rail, side rail. He's sending that 1 ball towards the 9 ball. I'm sure he's aware. Good try. All right, tough shot left now. See if Blake goes for the safe. It could end up good. Well, Robert's got a piece of it, but a real tough shot. See if he tries to use the 7 and 9 to separate the 1 and cue ball, or goes for the 1 ball. All right, looks like he might have got some cover there. Yep. All right, good effort there. Gave that 9 ball a chance. All right, we'll see if Dustin tries to bank the 1 ball or tries to get that 9 ball right now. Yep, checking his tangent line. Got it. That's a jackpot indeed. Great shot. All right, great shot there. Should put them on 7 in this 9-6 race. All right, Dustin now. Still don't think we've seen a break and run this match. Well, this is actually the best shot he's had at it so far. There just has not been real good tables or beginning shots, and a couple of dry breaks sprinkled in as well. Well, let's see if he's playing straight up safe for a 2-way here. Definitely playing some 2-way there. Landed very nicely. Long shot on the 2, but got a good angle to get where he needs to go. Looks like he's going to the other end of the table to shoot the 3 ball back down this way near the 6. I think that 8 ball's got the side pocket blocked off. So you're going to use the top rail. He is using the top rail. Coming back down towards the 3. Tough shot. He does get this run. He's earned it. Well, at least I look at this as a tough shot. Maybe he does not. All right, 7 can't go up table. He's going to land up there near the 8. Pull it back for the side pocket. Wants to get above the line. To ensure that, he's used that second rail. Float down for the 9. And that is on the hill with the first table run we've seen. Very nice shot there from a Dustin. Good out. Didn't have to do anything spectacular, but had to make a couple real solid long shots. Yeah, well, it was pretty good, Paul. I will agree. All right, Dustin getting all chalked up, ready for what will be their team's final break of the match, regardless of what happens. And we have a ball down. We've got a 9 sitting in the pocket and nothing down. Oh, goodness. Doesn't get much deeper than that. All you got to do is get a shot at it. That 2 ball's the one up there near the 9. And he's got enough to see it. I don't know that he can see it the way he needs to. Might have to jump just part of the ball. Missed it. Robert to the table now. Got that 7 to contend with his bridge and stroke. And I have that 9 is hanging in the pocket, but it is off to the side. This is a valley. That cue ball could go right in with it if you're not careful. Well, I mean, I'm not one to say I told you so, but I may have mentioned that. But that 9 ball no longer hanging in the pocket means we're going to see a run out from somebody here. Molly, roll up for the 4 going up table. Molly hasn't had a chance to get too much going so far. Robert's really kept her game tied up. And she's also had some of her own mistakes, like that one right there. I think she can still see it. Maybe not. Maybe not. Looks like she was checking out the kick angles. Oh, and that is ball in hand on the hill. Nothing tied up. All right, is anybody out there in Vegas watching? Let me know. Haven't had a huge attendance, had a real good attendance though. Just wondered if any of the local players out there in Vegas have tuned in, and wish you all luck if you are tuning in. 2 more balls for the match. All right, someone just walking through grabbing a cue. All right, looks like we are going to have a 9-2 finish here, and we do. Dustin and Robert moving to the semifinals. Right there. All right, so that'll bring up that semifinal. Move Dustin and Robert over. I'll be doing my best to make sure that one does also get streamed. All right, well, I'm going to be up here for a while now, hanging out, shooting if anybody else is interested. I know they got a tournament going on at Bogies. But thanks for checking in. I appreciate you tuning in and checking it out. Have a great rest of your night.